I have yet another amazing guest who's present in the studios with us to introduce today, Mr. Brian Tellis. He's from our Mumbai chapter. Brian, a show host, performer, voiceover specialist, a radio jockey, jury member, even business honcho, and a consultant, pioneering radio jockeys in the country's FM era, sat on the prestigious jury of the Cannes Channel V Awards, MTV Music Video Awards, a former principal, RJ, leading radio station, Times FM, currently known as Radio Mirchi, former president and founder of the industry's pinnacle body, EEMA. Brian, a very, very warm welcome from all of us at DLC. It's such a pleasure to have you with us.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
We've grown up listening to your radio shows.
You have. You're embarrassing me now.
So it's great to have you with us. And what do you feel about DLC and the whole phenomenon of creating the world's first business platform?
But yeah, I think this is really a revolutionary idea, and I don't say this lightly. I was one of the early propagators of live events in this country, and we always tend to map it, should I say, from our country's geography.
Right.
I think we're stretching the boundaries, and happily so, I might add, to a global geography now. You know, I think we are social animals, honestly, Jimmy. And pandemic aside, I think we're going to go back to our fundamentals, soon enough. And like I said, nothing excites me more than using the globe as our canvas. So you're looking at one hell of an excited professional here.
I'm so happy. The journey has not been that easy. It's been difficult. Scaling up our vision, making it truly global, making sure we lay down checks and balances and guide rails, because like my dad used to say, very often a single committee is difficult to handle. He used to always say that a best committee consists of 3 people where 2 are always absent. And here, as his son, I've created 26 committees, and managing these 26 committees, that too with global members across, and that too men and women of eminence. The higher the eminence, the more difficult it's to manage the committee. Here the choice is very clear: to get a vision, put in guardrails, make sure that for every committee there is a global chair, there's a global consultant, and there are back-end POCs who are going to be the workhorses, who are going to be driving the day-to-day housekeeping of the committee. The content generation has to be as per the vision. Make sure no matter who generates the content within that domain, everybody speaks the language that we have set forth to do. So it's going to be a Herculean task, but if you are able to do it like a well-oiled machine, 26 committees generating relevant content, that content residing on the platform, you having the ability to reach out to any honorary committee member. So if Brian gives out a masterclass on events per se, from the point of view of not event professionals, most people misunderstand that this is meant for the industry. This is not a replacement of EEMA. This is not meant for the industry. This is meant for entrepreneurs and management knowledge on events. That is going to be a game changer. So far, events were always outsourced. Our events team will handle, and management is not involved. Where does the management 2 bits come from? How do you motivate management to do a better event, a bigger event, or something that's not been done? Now, unless and until there is content for management coming in from the industry, that's what DLC is all about. So DLC's content on strategy is not for the strategy professional. It's for entrepreneurs, professionals, and young leaders of various organizations to get strategic knowledge across whether human resource strategy, cybersecurity strategy, or strategy and transformation, or leadership, human resource, and design thinking. So this is content for entrepreneurs, professionals, and young leaders for their business life and their personal life, coming in from trade professionals. So if you go to give a master class, your class will be amazing because you haven't done something like this before, educating everything about events to a professional or an entrepreneur. And hence, the engagement is going to be much more intense. The management is going to go back and question what is happening in their organization so far. If the person is organizing a wedding, they're going to look at 10 more ideation that's happening across the world. So this is truly a revolutionary different platform and content. Our content is not going to be like noise on Google. This is content somebody consumes when they wish to, on cybersecurity or on events or on weddings or on whatever they wish to consume. And it's going to be a game changer.
Well, like I said, I'm extremely excited, to say the very least. I suppose the proof of the pudding is in the eating, so
absolutely.
We're at the starting block, so to speak. So
this is the day where we start and we begin as far as events is concerned.
There you go. So you're looking at one hell of an excited child here, like I said, Jimmy, and I'm good for the ride, man.
Lovely.